I have an iPhone 6s here, and it is currently stuck in recovery mode. Um, this thing was unopened when I received it because I can tell because the black tape sealant was still untouched. Anyways, the guy said his friend was listening to some music and all of a sudden just powered down and just doesn't charge anymore. And so I don't know what's wrong with it, but I've already done a few things already. First thing was I plugged it into iTunes and it recognized it in recovery mode. So let's see. Can I do this? Oops. Okay, let's see. So it is in recovery mode. I'm gonna restore and update this mother. I'll pause it for a little bit so you guys can see what the hell's going on here. Alright, so watch this. Sorry for the crotch shot. So the Apple logo popped up, and I don't know what it's doing right now, but look at the screen here. Look at that! Look at that! What is this shit? What is that? What is that? It looks like poltergeist or something. So that's what it does. So oh, error 9. Oh nope, it's error 4014 this time. Okay, it was error 9 the first time, error 4014 this time. So let's go ahead and diagnose, troubleshoot. Let's go under the scope. Alright, so I've already poked around here. Let's see, I've poked around with my multimeter in continuity mode. I've poked around Tigris. Tigris, no beeps, nothing over here. Everything looks clean. TriStar, poked around here. I had nothing. And I also desoldered the shield and looked at backlight. Backlight looks good. The filter, there's nothing wrong with the filter. No shorts on the filter on the backlight lines. This all looks good. And but what does error 9 and error 4014 tell you? Usually, Nand. And this one is no different. Okay, so Nand, I poked around here and shorted. So you can just kind of go down the line here. So I've got three caps there that are shorted. So let's see. Why is this thing not so much more clear in my action? Okay, let me see if I can clean this up a little bit, make it a little bit better video. Okay. Alright, so let's go to ZXW and let's find out what the hell this. Okay, so these are all part of the same line. So we got 1, 2, 3 caps here. We got 3 caps. And I think, let's see, we got some caps over here. So let's just start removing the caps and see if we can get this thing working. So what's the best way to do this? Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is heat. Should I use? Yeah, I just use some low heat. Scrape away that shit, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'm just gonna use really low heat, and then I'm gonna scrape this stuff away first. Probably shouldn't use my tweezers to do this. Let's see if I can use. You know what? I like this. I guys got this new tool right here. Got a little scraper, and it gets in between stuff. It's really cool. I need to have a left-handed scraper and a right-handed hot air gun. Okay, so is this even coming out, man? It's not even hot. What's up? Alright, 230. This ain't working too well, is it? My left hand chopping stuff. Okay. Let's just use my $37 tips here. And see if we can break my $37 tips. I'm gonna have to go get a new one. Okay. This is why my tips go to shit so often, because of this. I probably could just, if I had my DC power supply here, maybe just inject some voltage to it, find out which one's dead. But we will go the old-fashioned way and remove stuff one by one, right? I think I'm going to go high heat. Alright, let's go high heat. And let's see if we can get this sucker out. I'm going to use my strong tweezers. These are my strong big tweezers right here. And let's see if we can do this. I mean, how does the cap go bad in the Nand, just like this? I think I'm going to use my small tweezers. Okay. You guys can't even see, can you? Alright, let's go to big screen. So that's uno. Okay, we'll put this away and we'll test it in a little bit. Okay. Alright, so let's see, the short's still there. And we will go from there. Okay. So it looks like the short is gone. So let's find out which cap it was that was causing the issue. And maybe this is it. This is the fix. So this was the first one. Shorted. And this was the second one. First one bad. Alright. Wonder if that fixes the problem or not. I'm going to replace both of them anyways, but how does that go bad? How does that cap go bad? I don't get that. Okay, so let's clean this up, and we shall see what's up with it. So, interesting. So so if I have a NAND short, it goes directly to recovery mode. Because I've always wondered if I can manually put the phone into recovery mode. And maybe this is the way to do it. If I just short this NAND line. So I wonder if a phone is in recovery mode and it doesn't finish the recovery. Does that mean that it's almost always a NAND issue? Or can it be like an I2C issue? I don't know. Okay. So let's put these caps back and hopefully this stupid thing works. This is a 15 microfarad 6.3 volter. Don't know if I have that or not. 15 microfarad. Now that I have an office, I have my parts in many different places. So don't think I don't think I have this here. So I'm gonna have to steal this from here, which is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna look in the schematics, see if I can find it, and then I'll come back. Alright, I found some. Apparently they're all over the place. So I'll just take them off. Alright, let's see. Make sure I get the right one. 15, 6.3, okay. Okay, so let's put this back. And then I wonder if it'll kick it out of recovery mode or not. And then maybe the data will be intact. I don't know. I've always wondered about that. Can I fix a data recovery problem? I mean, can I get data off of a phone stuck in recovery mode? My problem is that I've already tried a DFU on it, or DFU on it already. Tried to update in recovery mode already. So I wonder if I would have not done that, would I have been able to salvage the data? Because that would be a pretty good thing to know. Because I was under the impression that once it's in recovery mode, there's no saving the data. And I don't know. Ha! Shites, that's hot. You know what? I'm gonna put a shield on this because I don't want to jack anything up, man. It's so hot. Alright, let's check for a short again. Make sure there's no shorts. Okay, we're good. Let's see what happens now. Okay. So make sure these two are not touching. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see what happens now. Alright, let me see what kind of amps it's pulling. One point. Okay. Oh, whoa, what's up? Look, battery symbol. That's a good sign right there. So I'm gonna let it charge for. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'll let it charge for a little bit and I'll come back. Actually, I'm gonna stick a. I'm really curious now because I don't take jobs on if the phone's stuck in recovery mode. Apple logo. Interesting. Oh, might still need to DFU this mother. Yep, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, let me plug it in now and see what happens. I'm gonna plug it into the computer, and I think I'm gonna have to DFU it. See, I don't know if it's because I had started the DFU. What's going on, man? Why isn't the Apple logo coming back on? It's not good. There it goes. Took a while. There you go. Alright, so let's find out what's going on in here. By the way, I love this Lumineers album. I don't know what kind of music you guys listen to, but alright. So it should detect it soon. There you go. Can't be updated. You must restore it to factory settings. Okay. So I wonder if I short the NAND. I wonder if I short the NAND capacitor. I wonder if it puts it into recovery mode or not. And then if I don't do a DFU on it, will the data still be intact? That's a test that I'll have to do sometime. So without doing a DFU, I wouldn't have been able to get the error code, which wouldn't have led me to the NAND capacitors, you know. But I think for data recovery, I think what I can do is probably just check the NAND. Well, I probably should check the NAND capacitors anyways, right? I mean, that's part of the standard procedure. NAND capacitors, TriStar, backlight, Tigris, maybe Chestnut. I mean, those are the usual suspects, right? Alright, I'm going to pause this for a second so you guys don't have to stare at the extracting software. Alright, so it's going now. So I can get... It is going now. I will pause and come back once it's like almost done. So I don't know what happened, but my screencast-o-matic went to shit. And anyways, I think I missed a little part of the thing. So the update process. So anyways, as you can see, we're back in business here, and it is locked with a passcode. Sorry, it's iCloud lock. So I'm gonna get the guy to iCloud lock it, and I'm just gonna put this back together because I'm pretty certain that everything's gonna work after this. So that's really about it. So I guess the questions I have is, if I took a phone and I shorted that cap on the NAND line, is it gonna kick it into recovery mode? And then second, if I remove that short without doing a DFU first, will I be able to recover the data off of it? That's a question that I'd like to get answered somehow. So I'm probably gonna do some research on that, and if it turns out that I can recover the data, then that's actually pretty big for me, because that means that if there's an NAND short, then and the data is recoverable, then that's gonna be pretty big, because like I said, I don't normally take data recovery jobs where the phone's stuck in recovery mode. All right, so that's it. This phone is good to go, and that weird image you saw in the beginning, that was a result of this capacitor. This is the weirdest thing ever. I've never seen it before. So anyways, this phone's back in business. Thanks for watching.